welcome all of you to my YouTube channel Animals and Pets with Partha. Today's episode is going to be on breeding of pet animals. I will of course talk about dogs and dog breeding, but the same theory applies to cats, the same theory would apply to horses, the same theory would apply to all other livestock, including birds. First of all, when we are not experienced breeders, if we consider that we are novice breeders and we will try our breeding for the first time and without much knowledge, we must ensure that the stock selected are healthy and they are from different bloodlines. Why I say this is all these breeds of animals, if we are going to breed purebred animals, because there are hundreds of breeds of different species of animals, like dogs, if you come, there are several hundred breeds of dogs that have been developed in the earlier days, and now of course there are some very popular, some are very popular worldwide, and some are popular in their own region or in some countries. But there are universally some popular breeds of dogs, and similarly in cats. There would be some cats which are more popular, some cats which are less popular, and some cats which are rare. But we have lost on the way a lot of variety of different species of what you call purebred animal, exotics, which had been developed by men over the years. Man actually developed all this for his own benefit, for his own entertainment, for his to serve different purposes in their lives. Small toy breeds were developed for the ladies, the royal families, and then large dogs and hound dogs, which are hunting dogs, and gun dogs, and different dogs and different groups were all over the years been done. But now, with people having very restricted knowledge, because they are more attuned to specialized knowledge. So some people who are into this, they are very knowledgeable, of course, and they people who are breeding for show and other things, there are really some fantastic reputed breeders all across the world for different types of breeds, but they are very knowledgeable people, and so when they breed, they know exactly what they want and exactly what they're doing. But then when it comes to people who are breeding for the pet market, who are just breeding to sell, to make some money, fast money, so they are acquiring lots of dogs. That means a country like India, this cannot be controlled, and you cannot stop anybody from breeding whatever brings them money. So they are jumping into any sort of livestock breeding, which they feel they can get some earnings out. So this is of course that thing of today, and you see the hundreds and thousands of pet shops and pet markets, and they're developing in each city, each little town, each little area, and then you go to villages which once small villages are becoming small towns, and the small towns are becoming larger towns, and then they are having many pet shops, and all this is happening. It's just like magic. So pets, of course, is one of the pets in India is one of the fastest growing industry, I would say, and needless to say, this is reflected in the number of companies from worldwide which are jumping into this fray to make some money. So here I come, that if you are going to breed, you must breed from different bloodlines, just to ensure that they are not inbred. First of all, you must realize that all these imported breeds have been brought into this country. All these foreign breeds have come to this country. In some there are very few. So gene pool is small. They're like, I would name the breeds like Dalmatians, the Irish setters, breeds like, many breeds, too many maybe to name, which are very, very small percentage has come from other countries. So the possibility of inbreeding is there, and unless new bloodlines come in, the breed is going to disintegrate and will slowly vanish off. And that is happening in most breeds. There are lots of breeds in this country. Though you see one or two coming to dog shows, but they are very poor specimens in most cases, unless they're imports, and you see those, the other thing is somehow our Indian breeders have been deprived of a lot of things. We have the main kennel club or whatever, which is run by a syndicate, and of course court cases are known to remove him. He has made a magazine, which is supposed to be an Indian magazine, is now it promotes only foreign breeders, because there is a lot of money coming in from there. They're taking money to promote these foreign breeders, and the dogs are smuggled into this country, and those dogs are the papers are given as imported, just with an indemnity bond that, if there is some, we are the person responsible to address any authorities if they catch us that how this dog actually came into India. And they come through various, elaborate routes, via Nepal or via Bangladesh borders. It's a country which is so vast with porous borders, it is very difficult to control all this livestock filtering into this country without any proper documents. And once they come to this country, they are sort of legitimized and legalized, and they're claimed as, they've been here and we've bred them and things like that. And in the dog shows that you see today, the dog shows are paid, and you pay for winning. So the judges who are coming all from these European companies supplying some judges to this country, majority of them are corrupt judges who are coming, they advertise themselves so that they're willing to put up any dogs that they are told to do if they get a free holiday to India, and of course some shopping money and all that will, of course, is most welcome. So all this happening in this country. So you will not really get the real support from the dog shows, where you could go to breeders and take advice from them, or use their dogs as stud and things like that. So mainly it is the pet breeders who are actually breeding, and Indian breeders are not even allowed to really, they are not promoted. In fact, in the dog shows also they are not promoted, because mostly the imported dogs are going to win, because there's a lot of money, lakhs and lakhs of money involved. First of all, not only the dog, then the people who bring them in, then the syndicate and his stooges who actually organize all these shows, and then they make a lot of money. So what I would suggest is, if you are going to breed and just for the sake of breeding and having fun, then please do. But I would say that restrict yourself not to breed defective animals, because if you breed defective animals, the only place that will the people in the market will buy them, of course, for small money, and then sell it to people, keep them in cages. And once those defects, if that is incurable, a lot of people will get disillusioned and may just leave the animal on the road to suffer and die. So I would suggest select healthy animals, as you see in the video. That I've always been a breeder, and at this age, after about 50 years in this game or more, 60 years in this game, I'm again, all these years I've been breeding. I stopped for some time, but then with my resort in Darjeeling, where the climate is so congenial and so supportive for livestock farming, I have kept a few dogs which are strong and healthy and well looked after, and I hope to breed a few good animals, and I would ensure that I place them in good homes. That is what is most important. If you breed, try to find good buyers who would take care of them. Even if they pay less, give it to them, because you raise them like your own child. It's just not for money. Don't give it to the people who pay you more. Just the money is not all that important, because tomorrow if that dog is not cared for, if it is chained in one corner and left to servants to look after, all this means all this treachery that is going to happen to the dear animal that you bred with care and love, and then so I always paid more attention to the quality people who come to you. So don't ignore them if they're dog lovers. Maybe they might pay you less, but it'll give you a lot of satisfaction to be in touch with those people who will send you pictures of that puppy that you once gave to them. So with these words, I am actually wanting to help people. My idea of running this channel is to help people who really are animal lovers, and any help that I could do, please WhatsApp, please, and I will definitely reply, and I hope I'm able to communicate to you or send across a message that you should only breed from healthy animals, and you should not crossbreed with other species, because then you will have less buyers, less people wanting them, and they would only land up in cages, and and you have to sell them at the cheapest possible prices, and so don't ruin these breeds that have taken hundreds of years to produce such wonderful breeds in this world of animals. Bye bye and thank you, and please do subscribe to my channel. Ring the bell button so that you are intimated at every episode that I upload. And the other thing is, like and share. Of course, you share only if you like what I am talking about, and then with animal lovers. Bye bye, and stay tuned for my next episode. Thank you.